So I've just been reading a book titled The Five Regrets of the Dying, written by an author called Bronnie Ware. And this is the cover of the book. And in terms of well, I guess it depends on where you on which book, but in terms of letter size, this is what it's like. And so this book, it was an interesting read. I thought that the way the author wrote the concepts, which are traditionally would be heavy. It's a heavy topic, talking about what people, dying people, talk about, but the way that she wrote it was very well done, that it almost felt like you were eavesdropping into a conversation with a friend, as it were. Because with each and every regret that she talks about, she gives us an example of somebody who had that regret, and where they were coming from in terms of their life. So she sort of gives us a background and gives us a snapshot of their friendship with, or their relationship with the client, her relationship with the client. And so I thought it was that part of it was very interesting and very well done. I thought that the regrets, some of them were surprising, and some of them not so much. And so I think this book is a great, I think, cue for us to stop and reflect on our own lives, to see, okay, have I been living my life authentically and to the fullest potential that I possibly could. I think this is a good read. There were some ideas and some concepts that I didn't agree with. Being a Christian, some of the ideas and concepts felt a little bit new age. And so I didn't agree with those parts, but overall, I thought it was an interesting read. And it gives us, some insights on the conversations that people who are passing away have. And I guess the biggest thing is, now that we know what some of the regrets are, or the top regrets of the dying are, how can we tailor our lives and ensure that we're living in a way that when it comes to the end of our lives as well, we can safely say that we've done our best and we've lived to our fullest potential, and hopefully we won't have any